Just look at the flowers, Lizzie.
Oh no, it's so messed up. God, so welcome back, everyone. What are we watching today?
Is it over with?
That was a really good episode last time, but that is pretty messed up.
Yes. So when I was looking at my garden, I was like, oh, I know what I can use today.
Yeah, I like it, you know? Improvising.
I'll never look
being
at them the same
creative.
again.
Look at the flowers. I mean,
right.
what a quote to say. I mean, it's supposed to be a comforting thing, which it was.
Yeah.
Focus on something that's beautiful and
And do something very devastating. Like,
yeah,
oh,
and have to take care of it.
insane to be able to do that. I mean, Carol, she had no choice there, and Lizzie was too far gone. I mean, she murdered her own sister.
Yes, she's a threat.
And was going to kill
She's
Judith.
continuous threat.
Definitely.
And thought she was completely in the right and she was doing a good thing. There was no way around it.
Right, and you couldn't even sleep because
No,
you
you
don't
couldn't.
know
You don't know
when
what she's
she's
gonna
going
do.
to kill someone.
Yep.
Right.
And Tyrese and Carol weighed their options of what they could do, you know, and it just wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, and
you
Tyrese
know?
is like, you know what, I can't kill a kid. There's no way I can do it.
Well, they
That's
can't,
right.
yeah, because
That's right.
they can't, you know, it would be hard. I mean, Carol can really hold her own, but at the same time, you know, even Tyrese was saying, you know, you're not going to survive long on your own. It's better
Right.
to have a
That's
group
right.
with you,
Right.
you know?
Definitely.
But yeah, so it's just really sad it came to that, but like, what do you do? What's the right thing to do? And in that case, they just weren't safe. And both kids are gone. Like,
Both kids
Carol
are
adopted
gone.
these
Thank
kids.
God Judith is
That's
still
right.
with us.
Yes, thank goodness
That's
Judith is
amazing.
with us.
Yes.
Yes, I agree. But that is very devastating. I mean,
It is.
I'm glad Tyrese is with her, and she even confessed to Tyrese.
That's
Yeah,
what she did.
I was
That
going to
was a
bring
big-
that
that
up.
was a big
She
thing,
told him
yes.
the truth.
Yeah, and he
Yes,
forgave her.
he
That's
did.
humongous.
Yeah,
I mean,
That's
wow,
big, yeah.
that says
that's
a lot.
tremendous. So
It sure is.
they're
Yeah.
together now.
Yeah, we don't
Yeah.
know what the fire is.
No,
know
the
what that is.
walkers apparently went right through, or people, who knows? They went right through a camp or something.
Is it where Terminus is?
I don't know.
Well, maybe. We don't know.
I'm blind to this
They're
too.
terminated. They're terminated.
So,
That's
shall
right.
we get into this episode?
Yes,
Yes.
let's do it.
All right, so we're watching episode 415 on Netflix.
I'm well aware it sounds bananas. But looking at the fossil record, knowing what I know about this infection, you can't. Oh, hell yeah, score. A few more of those little aluminum foil.
Oh my goodness.
It's funny.
We'll move north with you till I find the right vehicle just off the tracks, then 5 becomes 3. I haven't seen you do it yet. And if that were the case,
I'm awfully sorry about that.
well, I'm right and I'm wrong.
I get the whole gung-ho, mission is your life bullshit.
Goodness.
Hope.
Worst thing possible.
It's like that Robin Hood cat cut out on us after all. I didn't think he had the sack.
Look at these two.
What are you doing?
Winning a bet,
Oh.
I win. Pay up.
She's there with him.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
sweet.
What the hell you doing? Don't mean Jack out here. Now that rabbit you holding is claimed. Boy, I bet this bitch got you all messed up. Was it one of the little ones?
Well, there you go. That critter belongs to Lynn.
Let's have it.
No way.
That's how you mark your territory, your prey, your bed at night. One word, claimed. Easy there, partner.
This place looks safe. We need a rest. I get it.
Oh no!
Damn!
No, no.
Damn!
Oh,
Ew.
Or you guys can stay here. You don't need us, we don't need you. We go until sundown. I give Eugene my riot gear. Right here, right now, everybody wins.
So what's the plan, Daryl?
How so?
Oh, you're with us now, but you ain't soon? You ain't so friendly yourself. You know you need a group. Because that's a slippery slope indeed.
What happens if you break them?
And cooperate a little bit, well, the world becomes ours. No? It sure seems like theirs and us. Ain't nothing sadder than an outdoor cat thinks he's an indoor cat.
Oh man.
oh gee, no, that's scary.
Full loins.
My recommendation
know.
would be take the day, make the detour, and play it safe, but I know you're not going to do that.
No. Those are yours. You guys will need them for your trip.
You will too.
Sorry,
Try not to be an ass.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
I like girls.
I'm well aware of that.
Thanks.
Growling and whatever. I don't know.
No one's going there. You can't see,
Right
away.
can't see anything.
Never see my family.
When I found my girlfriend, she
You
was
have
dead.
nice impending doom.
I wanted to scream no, but it just happened. Brian said we might have to kill people.
I claim the whole building.
I know, right? Claim, claim.
That's right.
Claim.
Right.
Claimed.
See?
Clay.
He's not claiming anything. Ah!
Why wouldn't
And they have to go through these rocks?
Yeah, right? I don't
Is
know.
it all the way to the top?
Yeah. I did the slip
Oh,
and fall and go down
man.
to them. Ooh. Oh, thank you.
Wow.
Oh, jeez.
Can they
How the heck
climb?
are they?
We look at that. I was
Look
like,
at
see
this.
through.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
right
How
to
the
the
heck are they
stomach.
going to get through there?
Maybe they were leaving Terminus.
That means Maggie made it through.
Holy crap.
Gonna need to air this baby out.
It'll give some
guess
time to
so.
figure out how to get back on track.
I'm the navigator.
Then learn to navigate. Remember Thompson?
Oh my god. More and more
Oh, this
coming.
That's right. And they go, how the heck they go? They slip. Oh,
Yep,
not
there
to
she
slip,
is.
don't
Oh,
slip.
she's gonna crush her freaking leg.
Turn left up here.
This is the third left turn you've made me make in the last 5 minutes. You're lost.
I'm trying to get my bearings.
What the hell is wrong with you?
If Glenn and Tara were still alive and there were no significant delays.
Oh, Jesus!
Ooh.
Son of a bitch!
Poor
Why the hell
guy's
stop?
face. Guys,
He's got them. He sees them.
look.
Interested, no
Just
half a
because you
damn
don't know him very
cocktail
well doesn't
except
mean
you.
he did.
Ain't that right? You don't want to thinking about that crap.
Somebody else took it.
Come on.
Son of a bitch. Leave him alone.
So we got a little
Yeah.
conundrum here. Either he's lying, which is an actionable offense.
Whoa.
Teach him a lesson, gents. The lying sack of shit, I'm sick of it. He doesn't.
Oh, boy. Oh, jeez.
Oh my god, this poor
Oh,
girl.
crap, yeah.
Gotta be a different way.
Oh, jeez.
They're getting very close.
Oh, boy, they are. Oh, no, no.
Freaking
no,
rocks.
no,
What are you gonna
no,
do?
no.
No.
no,
it's
it isn't.
Maggie.
Oh my God, it's Maggie. I thought that was the other ones. Oh my God. Oh God. Wow. I wasn't expecting
Oh, that's great.
that. Was good.
That was
That was really
Abraham.
good.
Got some more people.
He's a big fan of yours.
I met Tara on the road.
He knows what caused the outbreak.
No, he's wrong.
I don't believe this guy.
We're 55% of the way from Houston to Washington.
Look, it couldn't hurt to check. Load up on supplies, maybe even recruit some of them to come with.
On both counts. He tells me I'm wrong.
Can't believe it.
I know. We were right over there.
I'm a persuasive guy.
It's nice, but I'm like,
Yeah,
no,
I want to put that in my back
Yeah.
pocket just in case.
Oh boy.
Oh, he's
gonna
gonna
cover
cover
it.
Yeah, he
him.
was, and he decided not to.
White lightning. Oh, apart. I never looked at it like that. Seems to me like things are finally starting to fall. Open arms.
So is that where we're headed?
Blue came at all us.
Oh man.
He lit out.
Climb.
Talking
yeah.
about Rick. Holy shit.
Oh wait.
That's not good. I'm so
Unless he
shell-shocked
was
from
gonna be
Woodbury. I
there.
don't know.
You don't know. You don't
Looks
know.
so nice.
What's behind those walls? I don't know.
Settled and we'll make you a plate. Welcome to Terminus.
I just don't trust
Okay.
it. I'm sorry.
I don't see any farm animals,
No, I
dude.
don't. I just don't trust it.
Maybe they're eating walkers.
Yeah.
Some got away and through
I
the
don't know.
fire, and they came to the.
The governor lives, and he's like,
That's right.
Yeah, maybe it's
Yes,
the
God.
female version of the
Oh
governor.
my God, yeah, it's not trust it.
I love watching with you guys. You have no
I'm
idea.
so
Oh
petrified.
my God, yes, I am.
Well, it was nice music, and it seemed kind of nice. There's no guards
Yeah.
outside,
It
and
was a nice garden, but they've got, you know, a grill going,
That's
half a
right.
barrel, half
That's
a
right, my
55-gallon barrel of something.
I don't know.
Gonna
there's
get ready to
something.
cook. Maybe the
Oh.
farm animals are on the other side.
I don't know. I
Yeah,
just don't
I don't
trust it. I don't trust it. That's what happened the last time.
yeah, and she had like flowers. There were flowers out there, and
Yes, it was very nice, but you know, Woodbury was even
It's
nicer.
deceiving. It's
was
very
horrible.
deceiving.
mm-hmm. What a great location too, because
Oh,
you just
yeah.
follow the tracks in all directions,
Yeah,
and
it
they
was
just have signs
perfect.
out
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah.
For sure.
And then have the
Nice.
letters painted on the building, so it's easy to, even though you know that's
Oh, yeah.
probably it. You know, it's just very
And
easy
there's
to.
nobody around,
see.
so where are all the
Yeah, I'm wondering.
Yeah, I know,
Unless
it's
they're
just
inside
her.
and they're having, who knows?
Yeah, I mean, we had a lot of stories in play this episode.
Yeah, right.
Oh my gosh.
We got the guys that claim everything, and
Claim.
Simple
Daryl.
rules,
Oh,
but very
yeah.
dangerous. But
I'm
I
sure
get
it
the
is.
whole idea of you need some kind of rule. You know, you
Yeah,
need to have
that's right,
rules
yeah.
in order.
Right.
You know, otherwise they'd all kill each
Right.
other. At least this
Mhm.
group.
mm-hmm.
So it does work for them.
Yeah, and the
I
leader
guess
keeps
so.
saying, "Guys like us, guys like us." So, he's clearly separating himself. Like they were like that before the apocalypse. I don't know. You know, I keep saying guys like us as opposed
yeah.
to like regular people that, you know, had to evolve into this.
Yeah,
you
they
know,
were
to
kind of made
survive.
for it in a
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he keeps telling Daryl that, like, you are one of us. And Daryl, like, with all the experiences he's had with his normal group, his
That's
family
right,
group,
This is
now
so different.
that changed him.
Yeah.
You know? So now hearing this from Joe, it's kind of reversing and trying to make him back to what he thought he was.
Yeah.
Mhm.
you know,
That's right,
like being with Merle and everything. And at the end of this episode, Daryl actually claimed, what was it, something in the
He
ground.
claimed a strawberry
Right.
plant.
Yeah.
So he
grabbed
did
it.
claim he is going with the group now. He's not
I like
against
that,
it.
yeah.
You know, they had that one guy that really hated him.
Yeah.
He's gone now,
He
so
sure
the other
is.
guys are tolerating him. So
Mhm.
maybe he feels a little bit more
Yeah.
secure. But
And Joe's spending a lot of time with Daryl too,
Yeah.
so
That's
maybe he
right,
does
yeah.
that with all the new recruits or something.
maybe
but-
he does.
Maybe.
Maybe he can sense that Daryl's really valuable. You know, he's very he would be good for the group. He
Yeah,
has
that's right.
morals and who knows.
Yeah. And giving him the option, saying like, "Well, are you leaving now, or are you staying the night?" And Daryl was going to stay because, you know, it's better to be in a group
Yeah.
usually
Right, yeah.
than to be on your own. It was getting late in the day, so he was almost giving him the option, like, you can go whenever you want, but it's up
Yeah,
to you. And you're probably
right.
going to survive if you go out. And he did stay.
Yeah, and he brought up about Rick being in the house, and then we saw the candy bar.
Mm-hmm.
So they're very close to Rick.
So
What are
they
they
are
going to
definitely.
do? I mean, Daryl's going to completely side with Rick,
Mm.
but that's going to be it.
That's gonna be
If they
really
do meet up with him, and you know he's with Michonne,
Mm-hmm.
and if they just claim a woman, like that's
I know.
she's a tough
Yes,
woman to
yeah.
claim, man.
I know.
You're
It's
not
not
gonna
you get like
claim
a
her.
bunch of
That's
guys. It's
right,
scary.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you know, that have heavy weapons on them.
Mhm.
And yeah, like right from the start with Daryl, when he was hunting for a while and that other guy cheated and
Yeah,
shot the rabbit
Right,
too.
yeah.
I mean, Daryl didn't
Daryl
say
found it.
claimed, but he
Yes,
even
he
said
did.
it's mine. He goes, "What are you
Right.
doing?" Then he said claimed after, but that wasn't the rules. You have to say claimed, and you know.
I know. Come
That's
on.
right, right,
You
yeah.
know,
it
it's
was so-
almost like
yeah.
when we were kids. You know, we'd
That's
always
right.
say, "I'm going to sit in the front seat." You know, if you
Yeah,
don't
he was
claim
just being
it,
a jerk.
you don't sit in the front
Yeah, he
seat.
was just being an immature
just-
jerk
yeah.
who just wanted things his way. But
That's
you know,
it.
I think he had the worst interaction with Daryl, so he was like the loose cannon of the group.
Yes.
It
He
seemed
definitely
like
was,
so.
definitely.
Yeah,
in
and
a
I
way,
think he was trying to push his, weight around to see, okay, I am higher in the food chain than you
That's
are.
right,
yeah.
You know,
That's
you're
right.
a newbie. You're going to listen to me.
And you know what's crazy too, when
Mhm.
Joe's saying like it all depends on how severe the problem was and the, what did he say, the feel of the day or something, or the mood of the day.
Yeah.
So what does that mean? I guess you
Okay,
either
yeah.
get a severe beating, or depending on everyone's
Right, right,
mood,
right.
hey, let's just kill this
Yeah,
guy. Hey,
arrow
someone's
in the
dead
head.
anyways. He's gonna
Oh,
he's
sure.
suffering.
It was
from
nice
his
that they
misery.
killed him and, they shot him in the head so he wouldn't turn into a walker. But
Yeah,
still.
but did they
my
let
God,
him
yeah.
suffer a while before they did that?
Yeah,
Wow.
Gotta
yeah,
kick him
maybe.
and kick him
Yeah,
and-
and I heard you guys say that Daryl was going to cover up the body, but then he decided not to at the end because the guy was such a jerk to
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
That's
So
He was.
I love
Oh,
seeing
yes.
those subtle choices of
Right.
like him debating, because
That's right.
he doesn't want anyone else to see something like that. Like out of respect.
Yes, if it was
for
his
the
old
dead,
group
just-
all day long, he probably would have buried the person. But
That's
he's
right.
like, this guy meant nothing to me. He just gave me nothing but heartache, heart
Issues, yeah.
Yeah, it was
You
terrible
problems.
to me. So I
And
don't
now
care about
Maggie
him.
and Glenn are back together.
That was a
That's right.
wonderful moment. I love that.
And before
Yeah.
that, oh my God, I thought he'd have
Tara.
to leave Tara
Oh,
there,
yeah,
and
that was horrible.
what is she, what's he gonna do with that situation? And there were just too many. That was perfect timing.
That's right.
Yeah, because Glenn is a really good guy, and he, like, I think, from what we know up to this point, it seems like they're all good to a certain extent, and Glenn really just wants to find Maggie. That's like his biggest
right,
thing, and
yeah.
he does care for Tara, but I don't know. What do you think about that? Do you think he was pushing Tara too much? Because even Abraham was saying, like, you're not our mama, and Rosita was like defending Tara, saying like she's gonna do anything you want, Glenn, no matter what you say. She's gonna like kill herself trying to please you
Yeah,
because she feels
that's
so guilty about what happened
That's right,
that she was involved in. So do you think it was too much, or do you think it's Tara's choice, so it is what it is?
Yeah.
Just to throw a question
I think
in there.
It was Tara's choice
Yeah.
to stay there, but I don't know.
It's kind of hard. I don't know if there's a
He's very
real right
passionate.
answer
he
there.
Really, really wanted to go. I mean, you felt it. She felt it.
He really
She
didn't
wanted to
leave her,
see
too.
him be happy. I think she wanted to, visibly see him happy. Like then
Yeah,
she
I mean, that
feels
was the
like
whole
she helped
thing.
him. Exactly.
Yeah, 'cause
so
she
for
was
her
gonna
to
drive
not
herself to
leave,
death.
yeah, it was all her. She
That's right,
wanted
yeah.
to. She wanted to see it through.
So if Glenn didn't push to go forward, just stayed with the main group, you know, she wouldn't have, you know, because she's walking on an injured leg too.
She is. I know it. Yeah.
Going through the cave or the tunnel, and thank God the other group arrived. But you know, she could have died there, and it would have been because Glenn pushed it.
Yeah.
You know. So I don't know like what the right answer is there, but I do kind of side with Rosita there to take it easy. But in this case, in a rare scenario, I love the idea of hope, finding your loved ones. I love that meeting with the like Abraham, Rosita, like that group actually finding Maggie and her group first.
I love it.
Them all
yes, because that
to
completely surprised us because I was thinking it was Abraham, and then I was like, okay, maybe he found other people. I didn't know it was our group, but because they had so much, you know, so many weapons. I'm like, wow, this is phenomenal. Thank you, I think.
Yeah.
Or maybe they were just scouts from Terminus coming out.
Yeah.
Or something, but no, it worked out perfect. You know, I really do like Abraham. I do like him. He seems very sincere. There's something about Gene that's, I don't know. I just don't trust him. And not trust him. I just don't believe him. Yeah. I don't think.
I love your theories.
He's very smart. Don't get me wrong. He's extremely smart, but.
You're really, really hot. I like girls.
Yeah.
I like how she's
very socially awkward, but.
Yeah, I mean.
I hope they find Beth sometime soon.
That's right.
Yeah.
Who took her? We're assuming someone's kidnapped her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we saw like she had like a bag or something, right? Then the car took off.
That's right.
Car, big old car.
Yeah. So early on, going back to Daryl, with that guy who was like being all sleazy, and he was like talking about like, oh, did a girl change you or something, or get you all uptight? And then he's like, and then what did he say? He goes, oh, and then he got all like sleazy, and he's like, oh, did you have like a young one or something? And like, oh, they never last long. And Daryl's gonna freaking kill him. Like, like that. I could feel my like my jaw tensing. I got so angry at that because that's so freaking. You're such a dirty, nasty guy. Yeah.
And when we went into that garage of sorts, and you saw that one big car, and then someone claimed it before Daryl. Daryl took the like the tarp off or whatever. And I said, well, that kind of looks like the car that sped off. But no, it was too big, I think. That was a Cadillac, I think. But I was like, well, maybe like she's there somewhere.
Oh.
But no, we didn't see her.
Yeah. Isn't that stink? Like, you never know what's going to happen, and it could be like forever, or will we ever see her again?
Yeah, will we ever see her again? Will we see her, years down the road?
I know, a lot older, and like, hey. Yeah, so that's what makes it even, I mean, like any kind of God kidnapping is just terrifying, but you know, you have like less.
But you have to, you do have to think of that stuff of rape and everything, because these people, they'll steal anything. Humans, you know, they don't care.
Yeah,
take whatever
again, like
they
talking
want.
about Michonne and stuff, and say like, hey, there's a woman in here, like I claim that, or we're gonna have fun with that.
creepy.
So it's like really freaking messed up. So like, we know a lot of people are going to Terminus now, so. I mean, I guess it's good to have some kind of location for everyone to meet up in. Cause
finally, because they haven't seen each other completely together, you know, since
a long time.
Since the prison. So, so Rick is probably already there with Michonne and Carl, I would assume.
Who knows? Yeah, because well, who knows?
The candy bar was on the railroad tracks.
Yeah, because that was when Daryl's group passed, so we don't know what time.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because we had a lot of jumps in this episode too, so who knows like who went first.
Right,
but,
that wasn't Sasha's group.
Yeah, but who knows? They could have. Honestly, because we don't really have anything to show us otherwise.
And it could have been the opposite side. It could have been the other side of the railroad tracks.
Oh boy,
who knows?
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of questions.
Oh wow, yeah, sure is.
Yeah, the Clean group really scared me just because like it's so dangerous, and I felt bad for Daryl in this one because like he's not reverting back, but like here he's learned so much from his friends, like with like Rick, you know, with like who's he close with, like Beth, with Carol, who else, like even like all the group he's learning with everyone, and he's learned that he's not a bad person.
He's not.
He's with this group that's telling him otherwise. This is what we're meant to be, and that's it.
And I think he's just He's just doing what he has to do to survive until the next, chapter in his life, whether
yeah.
whether it be he takes off, the next day, or if he finds his people, the people he's used to, calling his family, but or maybe he will completely change.
Yeah.
I really hope he doesn't. I hope he's just doing it just to survive.
Yeah.
For a day.
And then with Abraham, I got to go back to him.
Yeah.
Just to throw this out there, because there were a lot of things that he said. Did you guys notice? I heard Kim laughing, but did you notice like the funny things he was saying? He kind of like had all kinds of analogies and
That's right. Yeah.
yeah.
Did you get it, Ma?
I got some of it. He was really funny. I think you're a little tired of this because I was like, he goes on a rant and he starts to say something like kind of like weird or far-fetched, and it's like, and I kept giggling. I don't think you caught on to it, but you got to listen for it because it's actually really funny.
Listen, well, we'll be more attentive next time, right?
Yeah, it is funny. And he also gave Glenn and Tara like the food and a flashlight.
Yes, he did.
That means a lot.
Yeah.
That's right.
Sure does.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And for Jean to purposely make Tara go back and find them, that means a lot too. That they really touched him in some way, that he couldn't leave them. He didn't want to be, broken up in any way.
Yeah, Eugene was really good at calculating everything. Like he's like, okay, well,
he's a brilliant guy.
head.
I just don't. I hate to say I don't trust him, but I think he's using Abraham for everything. He needs Abraham very much so, because he's a military guy and he can save him. I don't think Eugene can really get out of a predicament. It's almost like a Milton kind of thing where, he's not really a fighter. So, but in this instance, he wants to have a larger group.
Yeah. And poor Rosita, like she's getting the blunt end of
I
everything.
know,
Where
she's
like
like
Abraham's
right in the
yelling
middle
at
of
her, and she's
everything.
like, "He told me to stop."
I know.
Like, he just
Stop,
woke
yeah.
up. He took a nap, and he doesn't even know what's going on right now.
yes,
Don't yell at me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my
so
gosh.
very good episode.
That was
My
good.
favorite moment was Maggie and Glenn meeting
Me
up.
too.
That was very
Glenn's
emotional,
brilliant,
very
yes.
well done, and I know you're happy that they're
Yeah,
back
me too,
together. The only silly question I'll ask from here on out is,
God.
what about the picture? Like, I get the sentimental
No, keep
meaning,
it. She could
but-
die like in 5 minutes.
I know, and I want to like have hope, but even say, I'll be positive and say like, oh, yes, like we're together forever now. None of us, we're not going to die. But I would still love to have a picture. You go
That's
hunting,
right, I
I'm
was
going to
wondering
miss
about
you.
that.
I'll put you. I don't know,
I wanna
like
keep the
I would
picture.
always like if there's no other picture. I mean, it's a different
know,
world
I
now,
get it.
so you don't need a picture. But
That's
I would love to still have
You
one.
can't take
Yeah.
any more pictures, so
Exactly.
one picture.
Unless
Yeah,
you
but
get
she's
another
being positive,
Polaroid.
like, there's nothing like that's going to ever happen again. We're together forever kind of thing. So it's really, really sweet. But I'm still like, no, I like the
That was
picture.
pretty
Look
nice.
at
About
it.
that.
I'm kind of
just
sad
did
that they
a
didn't
blur
bring
on
up Herschel.
Yeah.
Like
Maybe there's a
Herschel.
reason.
Yeah.
they
Maybe
just
maybe
met
they
up.
just want to wait. Wait a little
maybe,
bit.
Yeah, because like they just met up and to be like, your
yeah, they're
dad
having a
is-
happy
right,
moment.
yeah.
Yeah.
But at the same time, Maggie did witness, unfortunately, her dad die a horrible
Yes,
death.
yes.
So she
Right,
already
yeah.
knows about it. So it's not
That's
like
right,
new
yeah.
news.
Right.
But maybe in that moment, because Tara couldn't handle it, because I think there was a lot of
Mhm.
glances with Glenn, and he spoke for her a bit, and she kind of just trembled and looked down because she feels so guilty because she
Yes.
knows that Herschel was her dad, and she feels like the murderer because she's like, I'm the
That's
first
right,
one who
right,
stepped
yeah.
up and believed the governor, and he did all these horrible acts.
Yes, he sure did.
So I think in that moment when Glenn spoke up for her when she couldn't say anything, he was trying to reset and not like say anything that she was there,
Yeah,
because
stop
Maggie
it.
might take
Yeah.
that differently, Yeah, it's
Oh,
a
boy.
very hard thing, but I'm glad Tara survived. That was good.
That's
And that
good,
Maggie and
yeah.
Glenn met up, and
Yeah.
those were my favorite moments. It was good.
Very good.
So until next time, guys, can't wait to watch more of The
Alright.
Walking
That's
Dead.
right.
Thank you so much for
right.
watching. Please
Thank you.
subscribe, and we'll see you very soon as always. Bye, guys.
Bye.